first video, my mic was not plugged in. Isn't that funny? I went on this big thing, and my mic was not plugged in. It's all good now, though. But I just wanted to share some really cool stuff that I had going in my life, so that I can encourage you with that also, because it's encouraging me. Alright, so first off, I wound up mentioning God in my English class today. Like, it wasn't like I intentionally like, hey, let's bring up religion, you know? But it was like, he asked us to do a thing about inner reflection, and I just have had a lot of thoughts about, you know, God and making decisions and stuff, and going according to God's will, and so that's what I addressed to the class, and it wound up, he had a really positive feedback. You know, and regardless if it's about God, like if it's just something that you believe in, that you feel really strongly about, you should just say it. Just say it, because you'll be really surprised at people's reactions sometimes, you know? And so that happened in my English class, and we wound up, I had no idea how my English teacher felt about, you know, religion or God or anything like that, but I brought it up just because I was hoping that I could be encouraging to somebody else by the thoughts that I was going to do, in case they had the same things. And if not, it's just, you know, a different perspective, a different point of view. And then after school, I wound up meeting up with one of my really good friends who I've had different, like, religious conversations and stuff with, but it's just always good. It's always good to talk with more believers too, because you know that they understand the way that you feel, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful, because just talking to the world in general, they don't know. They haven't experienced God's love in the way that a true believer has, and it's a wonderful feeling. And so talking to somebody else, it was so encouraging. And then I wound up calling my dad, actually, after I got home from talking to my friend, and he was just telling me about how, you know, I need to not settle for a guy, but instead to set my standards high and find one that's attractive, and he was just listing all this stuff, and I'm like, yeah, and he's gotta love Jesus too. And he was so happy. He's just like, I'm just so proud of you, and I just love you, and your faith is just so encouraging, and all this stuff. And you know, and those were the only words that I said, and it made him so happy, and it was so funny, just that little bit of happiness that he got out of that, because I wasn't building myself up. I was just saying what I believed in, you know. And so regardless if it's about God, regardless if it's just something that you're passionate about, then speak it, because then you might find somebody that has that same passion for you. Or people might be inspired by your passion, you see? That's what sharing your passion is. It's a wonderful thing. And so don't be afraid to do it, especially if it is about God. Because the way I see it is that if God is something that completely and utterly consumes your life, and if it's somebody that you talk to, that you think about all the time, like, you're going to talk about it to other people. I mean, that's just the way that should be. And it's going to be brought up. So don't be afraid to bring it up, because that's who you are. If that is who you are, don't be afraid to bring it up. You know, you just might be surprised at some of the reactions you get back. So, had a great day with that, and something that I had never done before, and I'm really glad that I did now. And so, I want to encourage you in order to take that on too. Thanks.